Hello, everyone. Mark here, Marx Max Muscle, and we have another 2020 Mr. Olympia relevant comparison today, I guess. These two, Dexter the Blade Jackson, Roelly, Winklaar. This is fourth and fifth from last year, guys. So with that comparison that I did with the top three and these two, throw Big Rammy in the mix, throw Phil Heath in the mix, that's your top seven, guys. So I didn't even put Steve Kuklo in this comparison because he placed, what did he place, sixth? So this is fourth and fifth. Yes, Steve placed sixth. So he won't even be in the mix, I can't imagine, this year. So out of those names I mentioned, guys, the top three, the Hattie Shupin, Brandon Curry, and William Bonac, throw Phil Heath, throw Big Rammy in the mix, and with these two, one of them guys are not even going to make it into the top six. Can you imagine that? It's going to be one of them. It's going to be one of them. Could be one of these two, and you can't tell anything from this picture here. So let's go into the muscularity round, beginning with the front double bicep pose. And Dexter the Blade Jackson placed fourth here. He defeated Roelly Winklaar, and just 1 year prior, guys, Roelly Winklaar placed far ahead of Dexter the Blade Jackson. And Dexter is so funny that way. He starts to lose to the younger guys coming up, and then the younger guys get old, and he stays young. It's funny. And then he starts placing ahead of them. It happened with, happened with all kinds of them. Dennis Wolf, a bunch of them. Anyway, guys, I can see why Dexter won. He's in better condition. Now, for a novice looking at this, novice to the sport, they'd say, no, the guy with the bigger arms is winning, for sure. Well, look at the legs, look at the tie-ins of the muscles. Dexter the Blade Jackson, he has much thinner skin, so you can imagine, guys, he is in better condition. Let's go through the rest of the poses. And it's pretty easy to see, guys. It's a matter of conditioning. So if Roelly Winklaar, he comes in conditioned, he's going to give Dexter the Blade Jackson a run for his money. But food for thought, guys. And I say that quite often. This pose here, I'm sure that these guys both were probably landing in the tail end of the judging with the front lat spread. Neither of them the best pose at all. No disrespect, guys. Side chest development. I mean, these two probably two of the best in the lineup as far as this pose is concerned. Dexter the Blade Jackson, much better condition again, guys. Look at the legs, the muscle separation. But look at Roelly Winklaar's upper body, guys, even in this less conditioned state. And Roelly, he wasn't feeling well. He was a little nervous. That can affect your whole body. It can affect your whole makeup, guys. If you're not feeling well, think about it. The days that you can't even get out of bed. Imagine if you had to compete that day. As a wrestler, I understand how it is. Some days you're just not feeling well. Hey, they make you into a manager. That's about it. But anyway, guys, in bodybuilding, you still have to go out there and you have to flex your hardest, and it just doesn't translate to your best physique, your best condition. Dexter the Blade Jackson is just in better condition. Rear double bicep pose, and I understand, guys, I'm sure I'll get some comments. You sized them all wrong. Marx Muscle, you put them the wrong size. Listen, guys. The turnip truck did slow down a little bit before they threw me out. It's not my first day here at sizing them. I went through all their poses. Sometimes they're shorter, sometimes they're taller than one another, depending on how they stand. And in these rear poses, Roelly Winklaar stands a whole lot shorter than Dexter the Blade Jackson, and he also stands in a lot less condition. You can see from the glutes, from the legs. Fully understand why Dexter defeated Roelly Winklaar last year. Rear lat spread. Same thing, guys. I mean, you can't blame the lighting. It's the same lighting, same stage, everything. Roelly Winklaar, he's just much softer in the glutes, in the hamstrings, and in the back development. This is usually a really good pose for Roelly Winklaar. And I'm telling you right now, this year, he has something to prove. See, last year, he had nothing to prove. He was the people's champion. People were in his ear saying, you're going to win, you're going to win. He got a little bit nervous. You know how it is, guys. Unfortunately, and this reigns true for a lot of Dexter Dexter the Blade Jackson versions. This is the only side tricep. It's from the lineup. Individually, the individual poses, he usually did not hit it. And it's not the best pose for him, I understand, all due respect. Here's another one here, and it's maybe even worse. So you can imagine that, all condition aside, Roelly Winklaar, he probably would get the point in the side tricep. But thus far, guys, not impressing me as far as the conditioning. Dexter the Blade Jackson, he actually improved. Here's the ab and thigh. Dexter the Blade Jackson, he actually improved a lot from 2018, sorry. He was decent in 2017, but he was dropped the ball a little bit in 18, and that's where Roelly Winklaar picked up the pace. And I mean, do that comparison. Roelly would clean house against Dexter the Blade Jackson, but not here. Dexter the Blade Jackson is cleaning house on Roelly Winklaar, even in this ab and thigh. One of the most timeless ab and thighs. Nobody could hold this pose for as many years as Dexter the Blade Jackson. I mean, my goodness. Wow. Nothing but respect for both guys. Finish this little dandy of a comparison off, and this was just to see where these guys stand for this year. And you know what? Could go either way between these two. Similar structures, to be honest with you. Roelly are obviously a lot bigger as far as the muscles are concerned, but they stand about the same height. Certain poses, Roelly's shorter. Certain poses, Dexter's taller, shorter, whatever. It doesn't matter. It has to do with how they stand, guys. So I don't want to hear anything about stance and how I place these guys and their sizing unless you go and look at the entire posing gallery from them at the Mr. Olympia 2019 and then look at my comparisons, and you'll probably agree I did size them correctly. But anyway, guys, I'm not going to announce Dexter the Blade Jackson the winner in this one. You guys know how I feel. Dexter won. He's much better conditioned, but similar condition. Roelly Winklaar would clean house. He's just that much bigger, that much more, you know what I'm saying. He's a beast. But Dexter is perfect, guys, in those back shots. Anyway, it could be an awesome battle between these two. Throw Hunter Labrada in the mix. You never know, guys. Hit thumbs up on the video. Subscribe to the channel. Have a great day.